Yes, yes, yes. I am back. I am back. I am back. And we are in part two of personal development. All right. I cut the other one short because it was long and I was getting emotional. So now we're in part two. I have cleaned myself up of personal development and going back into Didan Moira's childhood. Yeah. But before we go any further, first things first, show reel.
No, no, I get up. No, 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 I get up. No, no, can't deny it. No, no, I get up. No, no.
So, we are back, part two. In the first part, you've seen my journey of moving into living with different people. I discovered why I was always short-tempered, and it's because I was an angry child. As simple as that. We've not really talked about it, but I kind of hinted on a few things in the old video. So if you've not watched it, I'm going to put the link below for you to catch up on that so you can come on to this one. We're still on my childhood. After moving around a lot with my dad, let me tell you, after all that anger, I'm discovering this now. As a child or before all of this personal development journey, for me, I'm not going to say that I discovered why I knew why I was angry. I didn't. And when I was ending the last video, I said in my childhood, I discovered love, lots of love. And this is because of personal development. It has allowed me to see a lot of love. Forget even the anger, a lot of love. You know, I am now realizing it now. Imagine that. Now, you must be wondering, why was I moving around a lot? I'm in a family of 3 girls. Why was I moving around a lot with my dad? Kwani, where were the other kids? I'll give you a bit of a history, something I've not told many people, actually. I've not told many people. I don't know if my parents will appreciate me saying this. I don't know. Oh dear, I didn't even ask them permission. But yes, it's my reality, and I love it. I grew up with my dad. I don't remember my mom. She's alive. Yes, she is my biological mother, the lady who birthed me, who carried me. Yes. I grew up a lot with my dad, and then so that explains the movement. So my dad took care of me. His boys, the guys I call my uncle. Oh my God, if I ever get married, you guys are not invited, because my God, all these uncles I think will want to talk and see how they changed my diapers, they took care of me, they did this, they did this. You see, love, 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 love. So I think I was about 8 or 9 or 10. I don't even remember. But my dad found love. My dad found love to a hot belebe. A hot. My dad has good taste. Explains my taste. My dad found a hot woman. Oh my God. Yellow, long hair, good figure and everything. My God. English, perfecto. Brains, perfect. Like, she's just the perfect lady. Like, I don't know any woman like her. My dad found love and they got married. Now, my mom, this lady I'm talking, the lady my dad married, she's the one I call mom. So let's get that straight. There's biological mom and then there's my mom. This lady my dad married, there's hot baby. Oh my God. I'm going to show you guys a picture. This lady is my mom. And now my mom also had a daughter. And this brings in my second born sister. Gorgeous chocolate, Muzungu nose, clever, stubborn, but stubborn in such a beautiful way. She was our lawyer when we were growing up. She always had our backs, but then this chick was sharp. Sheila was sharp. But anyway, so Sheila was there. And when our parents married, we formed a family of 4. So by the way, me and Sheila were not even flower girls in our own parents' wedding. Can you imagine? Hey, Mr. Charles and Mrs. Rosemary Mira, you couldn't even get your own children to be flower girls in your own wedding. But that's a story for another day. That is beef. That is beef, my friend. But anyway, they got married, beautiful wedding, and we, lucky for me and Sheila, we got to see them from a union. So we grew up 4. And all of a sudden, from moving up and down Kisumu, sijui where, sijui living with who, sijui uncle who, all of a sudden now I have one stable family, and that is dad, mom, sister, and me. And now in this family, I got to meet more family members. My mom's sisters who are married to another family or a tribe in Kenya. So I got to learn. Now growing up, I have the Kamba families. I have the Kikuyu families. I have the Luo family. Remember I was in Kisumu? Yeah? Now I have family all over the place because of this union. All right. And because of this union, I got to get more family members and get one stable roof over my head. One stable roof over my head. But still, as a child, I didn't know. I was just short-tempered. Like me and Sheila would fight sometimes. But if you ask me why we are fighting, I don't know. Then maybe it was a kiddish thing, like children, siblings would always fight. Now I'm thinking, but my temper still continued. We were living in a place called Westlands in Nairobi. Westlands, and we played, if you've not watched that video, remember when I lied to a friend of mine of our house? No, that's not where we stayed, of like a white, huge house. You remember that one? Yeah. Now we stayed in a place called Westlands, Matundu Lane. There were 24 houses in this compound. Oh my God. Matundu Lane. I remember so vividly. We were staying in house number 9 at the corner. My mom's matoke tree was growing there, plantation. A Muganda will always be a Muganda, by the way. Full. She had to grow her matoke right there. She didn't want to know. Even though she was living in Nairobi, matoke will grow. By the way, she can make a mean luombo. A mean luombo, my friend. No, I don't know how to do it. Don't judge me. Or you can judge if you want. It's okay. And in these 24 houses, we all grew up as a community. Some of my, I think, closest friends ever until today, we grew up in that neighborhood. One passed away. May she rest in peace. That's Christine. I think one of my closest friends ever passed away, but I still have her sisters. So we have Sophia and Olivia. We grew up together. Our parents even knew each other. I remember the Etale family. I think it was house number 11 or 12. What I'm trying to say is this. In this Westlands Matundu Lane compound of 24 houses, we all grew up together. And as we were growing up together, becoming teenagers, without me realizing, I also had a lot of anger issues still. I really did have a lot of anger issues. But I remember comparing notes with my friends, Christine, like, what's wrong with our parents? They can't let us just be what we want to be. I remember comparing notes with my neighbor, Dave, and would talk like in the evening before our parents, so that our parents cannot, and you whisper, and you want to abuse your parents because they are not letting you do this, like they treat us like this, or they make us feel bad and things like that. So we used to do a lot of note exchanging, experience exchanging. So basically what I'm trying to say is Matundu Lane was a beautiful community. When my parents got married, I was put into a huge, loving family. No more moving up and down. Today I'm in a hotel, Imperial Hotel in Kisumu. If you've been to Kisumu, check out that hotel. Yes. No more living in people's homes. I had a roof over my head. I had one home, and that home was in Westlands, Matundu Lane. Best time of my life. I had a huge family Christmas. We'd go to Machakos. Come on. Nakube. We'd be in Machakos for Christmas fireworks with my cousins. So I grew up very well, but still. I was still angry, or there was something not right. There was just like something was not right. And it was evident because me and the boys kept on being beaten up, or rather, we were beaten for misbehaving. Oh my God, I remember we crashed my uncle's car in the garage. We tried to drive it. I remember my parents taking me to my auntie's place, Auntie D. It's so amazing that we have the same names. Diana Namakula. She's also called Diana Namakula. You have the same names. Amazing. But yeah, that's my mom's sister. So I remember her being told to beat us, or what is the word? To put us back on the line, straightwood, like we had misbehaved. I think me and my cousin Kevin had misbehaved. So yeah, we had been put back onto the right path. So she was the one to beat us. Oh my God. Auntie Agnes, my other mom's sister, never touched me. She's the cool one. She never beat me. Yeah. But the thing is this, what I'm trying to say is this. When my dad got married, you would think my anger and temper issues would go. No. Why? Because I had blocked some certain experiences in the beginning. And then I come into this family of love, of a huge, oh my God, this family is loving. This family is huge. It's huge. Now I understand where love comes in. Let me tell you the truth. I don't think there's anyone on this earth who is more loved than me. I am learning this because of personal development, me going back. I don't think there's anyone more loved than me. I have my current family of my mom, my dad, my sisters, and my huge extended family that goes into different parts of Kenya because we're now intermarried. I have family members in Rwanda, I have family members in TZ, I have family members in Vietnam. Hiya, guys, I have family members in Vietnam. I have a huge family that all loves me. Okay, not me alone, everybody else, but for now, they love me. And then brings in another family that I didn't know about. And that comes in from my biological mom. Yeah. So now that I go through personal development, I have 2 families, or rather 2 moms, and a lot of other moms. Why? A lot of other moms, because I grew up with so many families, and then I have my family, then I have my biological mom's family. Tell me, who is more loved than me? Personal development has taught me all those times I thought I was not important. It has come to my attention. I am so important. All those times I thought I was not loved. I'm accepted, but not loved. It has come to my attention. I was not only accepted, but I am loved. Loved by my current family. Loved by my cousins, my uncles, my aunties, those guys who took care of me in part 1 of this video. I am loved by all the members and parents of that compound in Westlands, Matundu Lane. Those are all my parents and those are all my brothers and sisters. I don't think there's anybody I know who has all of that. And I am even loved by my biological mom and her family. Tell me somebody else who's more loved than that. And now, sometimes I go back and I wonder, I wish you had known all of this before you became such an aggressive child. I was so aggressive that I remember in primary school, in a school called Loreto Convent, Valley Road, there was this chick, who she called Natasha. She was a Goan chick. She had long hair. But I was just a bad, angry child. I don't know why I did it. I grabbed her hair and I pulled it, and then I ran off to learn. I just wanted to feel how it feels. I was an angry child. And I have also come to discover I was also really good at covering up a lot of my anger and everything. And brings me to part 3, which will be in the next video. So make sure you keep on subscribing and keep it locked here. All this is about personal development and what I have learned, and hoping that you can go through your own journey and do the same thing.